I swear it is. Keep it The speakers are going to work, aren't they? No, because we just, well, put the tape up there.
We'll always be shouting. Well, you might not need speakers.
Round of applause for Mr. Haye for turning up to the press conference, people! Woo! The champ has arrived!
Bit of electricity in the air, isn't there? Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome on the banks of the Thames at a time when British sport is absolutely flying. Carl Froch's fabulous victory just down the river, Justin Rose's late drama as he became the first English winner of the US Open in 43 years, and of course Andy Murray making sporting history at the weekend as our Wimbledon champion, the first in 77 years. Andy, big boxing fan, of course, and a big mate of David's here. He's as excited as anyone about this. One of the biggest heavyweight clashes we've seen on our shores in many a year. On Saturday, September the 28th, at the superb Manchester Arena, which has hosted so many wonderful big fight nights over the years, our former two-weight world champion David Haye will meet the unbeaten, young, huge, and hugely confident Tyson Fury in a mouth-watering event live on Sky Sports box office. This has everything. The tactical moves to get it made, the speed, the power, the needle, the unpredictability, and it gives a shot in the arm for the most glamorous division in our sport. David's power, 24 crushing KOs in 26 wins, a string of world title triumphs, and experience from a top amateur to over a decade as a seasoned pro. What's left in the Haye tank? Will inactivity be a factor, or will David show his true quality once again in a few weeks' time? What about Tyson Fury? Undefeated in 21, excitement personified with some of his battles. What a talker! But can he deliver on the real stage to become our next heavyweight great? So many questions to answer. Let me introduce the top table here. Peter Fury, Tyson's uncle, Nick Hennessy, Tyson's promoter, and Tyson himself to my left. To my right, Alan Booth, who's guided, who's steered David Haye all the way through, his manager and trainer, and our former heavyweight champion, who knows this place pretty well, David Haye. And let's start with David. How excited are you that it's finally been made?
I'm very excited. First of all, thanks to everyone for turning up. I was expecting a nice turnout, and that's what we've got. Obviously, the Park Plaza Hotel and Resort, thank you very much, sponsor. I'd like to, go out there and give the fans what they want to see. A lot of people don't believe Tyson deserves a shot, but in my opinion, he does deserve it. He's caused enough controversy. He's got a string of victories, 21, which is not easy to do. And I believe he's up there. He's got a good world ranking. My ultimate plan is to regain the heavyweight championship of the world, and to do that, I think it's a step in the right direction. It doesn't directly get me there, but it keeps the fans happy. As I've been out of the ring, a little bit of inactivity. I've been out of the ring for a little while. So getting back in the ring against a big, strong lad like Tyson will, I believe, bring out the best in myself. And there's a few people out there who feel he might be a little bit too big, a little bit rough for me, which is great. I've been there from been a world champion while he was an amateur still, and as I said, I'm a seasoned veteran in this situation, which is new territory for me. I've got a nice young, hungry lion who wants to come and take his place in boxing history. He's claimed he's the best ever and the best that there ever will be. That's bold statements, and if you look at his last performances, I'd have to question that statement he made, but he's got an opportunity to shut me up and to prove to the world that he's one of the best on the planet, and I'm happy to give him that opportunity and also give him a nice payday. Because, up until this point, he hasn't sort of worked in this level, so I believe this will be his last shot at big time. And what better way than to congratulate him for getting here by giving him a nice juicy payday to sail off into the sunset.
Tyson, you got your fight.
Which one are we talking to? We're talking to them all. First of all, I'd like to address the situation what David has just brought up, where he's giving me the opportunity for this big payday. Now let's not get things confused, David. I'm chucking you a bone here. You're the dog and I'm chucking you a bone. Because before the Tyson Fury fight, where was you going to go? Who did you have to fight? Nobody. I'm giving you a chance, so you can claim your little claim of fame to try and beat Tyson Fury. It's not the other way around. I'm the young up-and-comer. I'm the one who's on everyone's tongue. You're just the one who stinks the place out against people and blames on your little toes, making excuses. Then you fight Chisora, who, when I beat him, he was a virgin. When you beat him, he was a journeyman. So let me just get one thing clear. It's me giving David Haye the bone, not the other way around. And listen, he has a lot to say. People like to hear what David Haye's got to say. But listen, after the fight with me, he'll have a lot to say, and a lot of people can laugh at him for all the bullshit he's ever talked.
That's why he's here. Love it. You gotta love it. You gotta respect it. I do. I think it's great. I really do. It's gonna be fun. I walk down the street. People no longer say when you're fighting Klitschko again. They say when you're knocking out Tyson Fury, and it's not easy to get the world to want that this desperately. But they have, and here you are. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna show why I'm the haymaker and why you're who you are.
He may be the haymaker, but I am the playmaker. I've delivered 21 times in a row. I've brought it out the fire every single time I've had to do. David Haye, well, what's he done? What's he famous for? Beating a giant who couldn't move out of his own way. Listen, everyone David Haye's fought, including Klitschko, I would smash to bits. Listen, I'm not here just saying I'll prove it. So let's get it on. Can't wait. I'm glad this little bitch has signed a contract because there was a lot of messing around, He is a big tart, David Haye. I've let him have everything he wants. I've given him all his own way. So I'm glad he's actually here. I want him to be the champion in this fight because this is the last time he's ever going to get claim to fame or glory as ever going to be a champion in history again. Never. Listen, he's had his little bit of fun time beating the value of guy who can't move out of his own way. Then he fights an old man in John Ruiz, takes him 10 rounds or 9 rounds to get him out of there, over the hill. Then who does he fight? Orderly Harrison. Come on, people. And then he goes in there and gets bullied and played with like a little kid by Vlad. Come on, Vlad, the robotic Vlad. Come on. The Haymaker has got the explosive power, the movement, the head speed, everything, but he can't hit a robot. Good work, David. Good work, sir.
Well, I might not be able to hit a robot, but...
I'm flattening him. All I see is glass when I fight Vladimir. All over the ring, his jaw's getting smashed. You're a stepping stone, sir. I'm stepping on you. I've got a fly squatter, and your little fly is going to go flatten. Yeah? And I'm getting Vladimir, and I'm smashing his chin for him. There's no talking, there's no bullshit. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I can. And I'm going to prove I can when I fight you and I level you. Because you're nothing but a little girl, my friend. Listen, all you want is you're interested in fame or fortune. I fight because I want to fight. I don't fight for fame or fortune. I couldn't give a shit about being a celebrity, being on somebody's tongue or anything in the newspapers. You are. You're a celebrity little fighting man. And when you come against a man who's been in camp for 18 months, training like a Trojan, and you've been faffing around doing movies and playing on the television, you're going to get leveled up, for sure. Listen, and when I speak to you, when I'm speaking to you, I want you to look into my eyes, because I want you to know how serious I am. You better look at me when I'm talking to you, because you're getting knocked spark, haven't you? There's no messing around, there's no dancing. It's either me or you. On the night, it's having it. I ain't running around for you. I ain't glad with no heart and no balls. I'm Tyson Fury, and I come to fight. And when I fight you on September the 28th, I'm putting you to the floor, my friend. And if you get up, I'll put you down again. Get up again, I'll put you down again. Just like Riddick Bowe done with Herbie Hyde, I'm smashing you to bits. There's no difference in you and Hyde. Big punches, glass chins, spark out.
You got to give that a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Tickets on sale now, ladies and gentlemen. How did you come back from something like that? You know, I've just been up and down from A to Z out there, and what can I say? I believe I'm a pretty good boxer. I believe I've achieved things in my time. Both fighting a big robot or a big valuer who couldn't get out of his own way. I'm not sure how you work that out, but okay. You know, one thing you can guarantee with me is accuracy. You know, if I see an opening, I've got coordination. You know, this guy's got such a lack of coordination. He sometimes misses opponents and punches himself in the face. You know, and that takes some doing. You know, rule one of boxing is hit your opponent, not yourself. And he struggles with that one. But you know, since then he hasn't hit himself recently. So obviously he's been working for 18 months. He's been working like a Trojan, has paid off because he's actually hit his opponent a couple of times now.
Yeah, I did. I managed that one.
He did. You know, try and move your head a little bit next time because
you just try and move
the feather fist is Steve Cunningham. You know, good fight. He's a good all-round boxer at cruiserweight. Light heavyweight was a small cruiserweight.
He's 6'3", 210 pounds bricked. Similar to you.
Yeah.
Are we not mistaken?
He's not similar to me at all. That's what you've got.
He's the same size as you. You just said he was a light heavyweight.
So Van was a lot bigger than you. You don't rate him.
Right. But you just said Steve Cunningham's a light heavyweight, but it's the same dimensions as someone called Mr. David.
He's not the same
Explain yourself, sir. Come on.
I'll explain myself. Steve Cunningham used to fight at 200 pounds.
Why did you avoid Steve Cunningham when he was the IBF champion at cruiserweight?
Do you want me to answer the question, or are you going to interrupt me? Yeah?
Go on. Finish.
Right, he's saying I avoided Steve Cunningham. I won the title of Jean-Marc Mormet.
Yeah, an old man who's rubbish.
Regardless, I won the title of Steve Cunningham.
So I got flagged up with him, levelled him in 3 rounds.
There you go, anyway. Yes, so I ducked
You got dropped, made a big war of it in a big hard fight. And what? Keep going. Reel off your achievements.
This fight is going to be very fast, and the more he speaks, the quicker it's going to last, the quicker it's going to get destroyed.
That's what I like.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. I'm happy. I'm
looking sexy.
Thank you very much.
Oh, by the way, I have to bring this up.
Please do go.
I've heard it's going around the campfire. What's all this that you've had 20 intimacies with men? What is it?
I don't know. Maybe.
What does that mean? Because I'm a bit illiterate, as we all know. What does it mean?
I don't know.
What's it?
Okay guys, Adam Booth, please, can you make a comment on how difficult it was to bring the fight together and how excited you are for David to get this one on September the 28th?
The fight's happening, that's all we need to know. There's going to be a fight, it's going to be exciting, there's no doubt. They're both going to talk. The most important thing is that everyone's going to care and everyone's going to watch. And I'm looking forward to the next 11 or 12 weeks of preparation. I'm really looking forward to a spectacular event on September 28th. Tickets are on sale now at eventing.co.uk. You better hurry up because, like David said, Tyson has got everyone interested in him, and that's what boxing needs. It doesn't need just need two big fighters who can punch or excite in the ring. They need fighters that people care about, and the pair of them have done a job. David over however many years, and Tyson over the last 2 years has gone off the chart with that. He's improving as a fighter, and he's improving in his status. So it's going to be a great fight, it's going to be exciting, but it's going to be quick, and I really look forward to it.
Let's bring in Team Fury. Peter on the end.
Hi.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, we are looking forward to it. Full credit to David, he has achieved a lot, and he's got explosive power. His record speaks for itself. When you hit, you stay hit. So this is going to be a good fight. I give David all credit for the world. He's a two-time world champion. And fought Vladimir Klitschko, and he was still there at the top, 12 rounds. His chin looks pretty good to me. And look, you know, Tyson's got his own views of it, I'm a trainer, and he's an expected opponent. He's not going to be overlooked. We're going to train probably hard for this fight, because every fight is a world title fight. This is his world title fight, bigger than a Klitschko fight. Nobody's talking about the Klitschkos, they're talking about Haye and Tyson. So this is going to be a great fight for British boxing. And we're going to make sure Tyson brings his A game. And look, you know, as far as I can see, looking at this fight, whoever thinks he's in for an easy night is rather silly. This is not an easy fight. David is a serious contender, with all respect, like I just said. But also Tyson. This is 6'9". He's coming on every fight he's having. You've seen his body structure change, his abilities changing. He's getting used to these step-ups. You know, he's bringing different things all the time. Tyson's the man to beat today. So if David A can beat Tyson Fury, you know, congratulations to him, because I'm a lover of boxing, I love the sport, and basically may the best man win. Nothing personal here with me, you know, I want both men to get in there, give it their all. This is very good for British boxing, like I said. And me and Adam's worked hard with Mick to bring this fight about. You know, full respect to everybody. You know, and we're just glad that this fight can be made. And like I said, the best man will win on the night. Hear this, there will not be any excuses from our camp. If David wins, best of luck to him. If Tyson wins, best of luck to him. And on we go. This is boxing.
Well said, Peter. Thank you. Let's bring Mick in. You've been a big believer in the man to your right, haven't you, for a long time?
That's right, Adam. It's been a long journey. You know, thanks first and foremost for your attendance today. This is a fantastic attendance. Since I signed Tyson in 2008, a young heavyweight who, by his own admission, wasn't in the best of shape. It's been, you know, a hell of a journey. It's been a roller coaster, to say the least. And we've been written off in most quarters of the world media, I would say. The pair of us, in everything we've said and gone after. And we're here, 21 of them. And they haven't been easy fights. They've been, you know, he's had learning fights, he's had dangerous fights along the way to get to this stage. Now, you know, at this stage in his career, the last couple of years with Peter, he's a polished fighter. He's everything I thought he could be and would be. So I'm very proud of the journey we've been on. Very, very proud of Tyson. What I would love to say is that, you know, this being a super fight, it gets a hell of a lot of exposure, a lot of programs, you know, behind the ropes and things like that. And what I would love to come out of this, I can talk about this in a super fight, but I don't need to sell it, it is what it is. But what I would love to come out of this, I'd love people to get to see the Tyson Fury that I've known for all these years closely. You know, someone who's a generous person, a kind person, a loyal person, honourable, and when he's with you, he's with you. Let me, you know, let everyone be aware that this man, you see the showman, you see the fighter, but you don't see that side of him. He's a great person, and I'd love that to come out of this super fight with the right exposure. Because, you know, all of that side, I believed in him from day one, and I believe this is a great fight, but I believe Tyson Fury will not make pay out, and I'll go around and say that. I know he's, you know, what you see when he goes in the trenches and he goes to war, that's one side of him, but he's a smart individual, a smart boxing man, and you know, he's ready. And this is the fight. This is a big day for both of our families, so very proud to be associated with this. And I'd love to probably be a fan on the outside watching this go down over the next few months, because it's going to be hard work, but to actually see this fight unfold is going to be a dream for all fight fans. Thank you.
Thank you, Mick. Let's open it up to the floor.
Adam, this is a question, big man has expressed. Who is the actual promoter, because you're talking about for this event? Is it Mick? Is it Hayemaker, or is it Eddie Hearn?
Yes.
Which Adam are you talking to?
Talking about,
no, you should tell the question is Adam.
Hayemaker, Hennessy.
The promoters are Mick Hennessy and Adam Booth, for Haymaker's Boxing and Hennessy Sports.
And Sky.
They're not the promoters, they're the broadcaster. Mick and Mick.
And the fights on Sky Sports box office.
How you looking forward to going back to Manchester? We have got big lights there. Now the challenge for us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's nice that Tyson's actually from the area, up that way in Manchester, so his fans don't have too far to travel. It's interesting what Mick was saying about Tyson going to the trenches. It's quite true. You know, he's dug deep on occasion, but it's hard to go into the trenches when you've been taken out by a sniper, which is exactly what's going to happen.
How do you react to that, Tyson?
It's a true comment. I can't argue with that. I'm the dog, David's the cat. What you see with a dog is what you get. I'm going to train hard for a fight. I'm not hard to it. I'll stand in front of you, and I land bombs if they land them. You know, it's whoever hits first. David's a sniper fighter. He uses the ring, tries to make you make a mistake so he can counter you with hard, fast, accurate shots, like he said. So I can't argue with that. But what I can say is I have 100% heart and determination that can back up anything that I say. So whatever he brings to the table, my heart and determination can overcome. And as we all know, it's a massive part in boxing. Heart and determination and will to win. Never say die, and never disbelieve in yourself for a second.
Must be looking forward to this challenge. They've got a lot of big nights before.
Yeah, many big nights I've had over the years. This is, I would say, bigger than them. This is another big night. Most of my fights are big fights. And, I love the whole rigmarole that goes along with that. I love the hype, the press coverage, the excitement that it brings. And that's what attracted me to this fight, was the excitement that the boxing fans projected on me. They really genuinely wanted to see this lad get spanked, and I had to give everybody what they wanted. There we go.
Can I just say to the public and to anyone who wants to listen that, oops, I forgot what I was going to say. Not really. That, you know, people might want to see Tyson Fury get knocked out for whatever reasons they have, because I might be the brash talker and I might say a lot, and so far so good. If David can beat me, then, like Peter said, congratulations to me, put me out of misery. Then there's no hard feelings at all. Listen, if I get beat by a bet man on the night, there's nothing. What can I do? I can only train hard, eat right, sleep right, give it everything I've got, and if he beats me, he beats me. That's it. I can't do any more than God's given me to do. A man can only do what a man can only do. But I believe what I can only do, it will be good enough to not only beat David Haye, but to beat the Klitschko's as well. Whichever one, the pensioner or the robot.
Tyson, why did you go that direction towards David when you could have gone anywhere else? So to go on your path with your why did you want David Haye?
To be honest with you, I was number 2 by the IDF and I was in line to fight Kabrat Pulev for the mandatory slot to 5 lad. But you know, nobody knows Pulev. Outside of Bulgaria, no one's interested in him. It's not a big fight in the UK, it's not a big fight in Germany, and it's not a big fight in Bulgaria. So, you know, I don't want to be fighting no names. We're not here to take punches in the face and for nothing, you know. This is a big fight, big opportunity. David Haye is a good fighter, people like him. He's got a big reputation, so once you take David Haye out, then all his reputation becomes mine, and my ego becomes even bigger.
Is there a fight you'd rather see in this one, Rick?
I personally think that there's not a fight out there now in world boxing that will draw more attention, that will be a better fight, and people want to see it than David Haye and Tyson Fury. I'm saying David Haye first because you know he's a champion and he has to be billed first, as you can see on the poster. So that's what I want to get across. I'm the chump here, like he says, but I won't be a chump after I've knocked him out. But you know, there's not a bigger fight than this in world boxing. At any weight, Mayweather's, Pacquiao's, any weights. I can't think of any other fight that people would want to see rather than Tyson Fury and David Haye.
It's great for British boxing, isn't it? This day and box again.
Yeah, I think this fight definitely is great for British boxing. Anytime boxing's in the newspapers, anytime it gets big coverage, you know, it gives a shot of adrenaline to boxing. Over the last few years, boxing hasn't had that month by month, it hasn't had the coverage that one would like. I'd love to have boxing on the back page of but there aren't the fights out there to generate that. This particular fight, even the last fight against Chisora, even though it was sort of covered in controversy, the way the fight came about, even after the fight, it was okay, it was a good fight. Two guys, both in shape, came to win, big massive football stadium, great event, great night, and it got nothing but praise afterwards. I think that helped, and I think this fight now, with a young defeated Tyson Fury, I think it'll do the same thing. Really catch the public's imagination, and once he's dispatched on, I think people will be very happy.
Just a question for Tyson and Peter. As David said, he's been here a number of times for these big fights. On pay-per-view with a lot of media attention. This is really your first time. You've seen you get carried away in fights before. Do you think you could get carried away in the build-up to this?
100%. There's no doubt that I can get carried away in a heartbeat. You know, I always get carried away, whether I'm playing football, playing a computer game. You know, it's all or nothing every single time. My emotions rule my body sometimes. You know, that can be a downfall in people, especially in big fights. But you know, I can't be faulted for giving everything and wanting to win so badly that it means the world to me, rather than in just a boxing match. It ain't just a boxing match to me. It's my life and my livelihood. It's everything to me. It's my honour. It's everything. Everything's on the line. Every time I step in the ring, everything is on the line. So if it gets emotional for me in there, it's because it means a lot and I want to win that bad. It means more to me than anything in the world to win on the night. And there's no amount of money, there's no amount of fame they can offer me for me to lose on that night. Nothing. Winning for me is everything. And that's what I do. I'm a winner.
Peter, how do you mold that channel?
Oh, you know, we're going to get Tyson in the best condition. We're going to give him the best tools he can have. It's fine. Get him prepared 12 weeks, like David said. And that's it, you know. Look, you can do all you like with the fighter. When the bell goes, it's up to the two of them. You know, and Tyson listens, he listens. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But you know, I look at all the worst sides of what's going to happen. Tyson's going to go out there, I'll say, trying to blast David out. I'm going to train Tyson for that. Depends exactly what's going to happen. But there's one thing for sure, on the night it's going to be a spectacular fight, and it's not going to be as easy as people think it is.
Nick, this is a big thing for you, your fighter. You know, you're talking about you're coming against Haye, his reputation. Basically, personally for you, how do you really feel about it? You talk about you could have gone again, you could have gone different directions.
Yeah, I mean, this is personal. This really is. This is, you know, this side of the table, we've been on a hell of a journey together. So, after the fight with Cunningham at Madison Square Garden, it was a dangerous fight to take. Cunningham was by far the best shape of his life, and people seem to overlook that. A real dangerous contender. I mean, let's not forget, he's the only fighter to stop Marco Hall as well. And, you know, after that fight it achieved the goal we wanted it to. It was to springboard Tyson into super fights, worldwide super fights, because he got brilliant exposure on both sides of the Atlantic, and it shook up boxing. And it was, you know, it showed him to be the great fighter he is, and a great entertainer as well. So from then on in, that was it. They was all calculated risks, but it was risks over. It was like, now's the time for super fights. He deserves that. His family deserve that, to be in super fights. You know, Tyson just said, the Kubrat fight, you know, he's a tough fighter, good fighter, but it doesn't mean anything. It really, really doesn't mean anything. This means everything. This is, you know, Peter touched on it earlier, this is going to do for British boxing what no other fight can do. We've got the best heavyweight fight in world boxing in this country, by far. Best heavyweight fight inside the ring and outside the ring. So, you know, that's why we chose the fight. I believe in Tyson. I believe he can beat, if he gets it right, if he's smart and he listens to Peter, he can beat any heavyweight in the world and he can beat it in style. We haven't took this fight. This isn't about the money. Tyson's wanted this fight since the very first time I met him. He mentioned David Haye, and he's talked about him all throughout because of an encounter they had after he won the ABAs years ago. And that's been in the back of his mind. He's always wanted to fight David Haye, but the time had to be right, and the business side of it had to be right, and it couldn't be more right than it is now. So, you know, it's the right move. We know this.
I don't. That's what. It's a risk. This is a risk for early reputation. At the end of the day, you're talking about why would you risk all you've done there to fight Tyson now?
Every fight's a risk. Every fight, every single boxer out there, their next fight's a risk that they undoing the good work that they've done. This is like no other. When it's a fight that the fans want, if you don't risk it, everyone will just retire now and nobody will move forward and boxing will cease to exist. So, you know, when you pick a fight, you don't pick a fight and wonder, oh, if I lose this fight, then you know, my reputation, you crack on with it. I particularly try to fight the biggest names possible and the fights that the fans genuinely want to see. I've done that since I was a cruiserweight, you know, and it's worked out fine for me. I've lost a fight here and there, but I've always come back, and here I am today in this next big fight. And after this fight, sure Tyson will be able to pick up the pieces and come back. Not at this level, but he'll come back to go back to where he currently is at the moment.
What's that?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. I'm in front of you in the WBC rankings, you mug. So you must be even nowhere, are you? Nowhere.
Nowhere. You'll see where nowhere is on the fight night.
Listen, why don't you think about things before you say them, sir? If you're intelligent enough to say something, why don't you think about what you are saying before you say it, before you make yourself look stupid?
You look stupid, yeah?
Yes, with that hairstyle. Look at the state. Looks like a Cambridge boy. And that suit you're wearing. Very nice, sir, if I must say.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Any more, guys, or is that it?
There must be some more questions. Come on, people, fire them up.
One more there.
Say that again, sir, I didn't hear it. No, I'm a one-trick pony. I come to fight. That's what I do. I get knocked down, so be it. I get back up and I win. That's all that matters. like I said, if David Haye can land on me first, I'm a goner, for sure. Because as we can see, Tyson Fury can't take a punch off cruiserweights or anybody else. So, but if I land on Haye, it's good night Vienna as well. Because, listen, he can be put down, as we saw in a few of his fights. Anyone can be put down. The greatest ever of all time, Muhammad Ali, even got floored. But it's not what we do when we're on the floor, it's what we do to climb back off it. Champions are made from what's inside of them.
Okay, thanks very much, guys. There will be some one-to-ones after. Some photos at the front first.
Tyson?
I'll just stay down, stay inside, so they've sat down. David, if you put your hand on my shoulder, you look like King and Queen together. Like this. Do I need to? No. It's going off, innit? Get me snaps while I can with Mr. Bond. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not willing to do a face-off, as David Haye scares me when he looks at me, so I'm not willing to do it. Maybe later on another time and date, but I don't really want to do a face-off because I don't want him to see the fear in my eyes. That's why I've got my sunglasses on. I'm just going to do that so he can't see me. No. Right,